I've never been particularly fond of violence, but these are bad people. Bad people that need to be stopped. So let's get crazy. Let's get weird. Let's get, well, bananas.
Hello and welcome to the channel. I'm Raspberry.
And I'm Ripple, and today we're reviewing My Friend Pedro. Is this
Not Rico.
It's not Rico.
Okay, so let's chuck on our sombreros and not waste any more time and roll the intro. Right, My Friend Pedro. It was released on 20th of June 2019. You can get it on Windows and Switch. Currently on Steam, it's £13.17. On GOG, it's £13.19. And on a Nintendo Switch, it's £17.99.
That is Nintendo tax.
Well,
Bang on it there.
yeah, I think
You didn't think it existed.
I didn't think it existed, but it clearly shows in the figures there that it does exist.
It does exist, mate.
it-
Don't you worry about that.
It's developed by Dead Toast Entertainment and published by Devolver Digital.
And basically, we've been looking forward to this game for a while. Seen a lot of trailers for it and stuff. It's stylish shoot 'em up game, Matrixy sort of thing.
Yeah, it's a cross. It's a cross. Is it? It's a cross between Matrix. It's a cross between where you slowed it down. Max Payne. So
Max Payne. Yeah, very stylish. And
I think the word is artistic.
artistic, if you like.
Yeah,
if you like.
We'll chuck that in there. Artistic.
It's whacking that one in there. It's artistic shooter.
Yeah.
It's a very artistic shooter, where basically you wake up and your mate is a banana.
Yeah.
A Mexican banana. And
Yeah, not just any banana.
yeah, and it is just leading you through the game, telling you to shoot people and stuff. It's crazy. And there's a lot of manoeuvres you can do. Basically, I would say the game's more... I mean, the campaign itself is quite short. I mean, we finished it in, 3-4 hours?
Yeah, it is, I must admit it's enjoyable.
It's
really
enjoyable,
to do.
yeah. But it's a type of game, really, that is designed to be played over and over again.
Just chuck in for a certain limited time. If you've only got like half hour, you can just throw it in.
Yeah, it's a type of game that you to beat your scores.
Yeah,
that's basically it. And so you've got a lot of moves you can do, like a lot of different weapons and stuff. So basically here you can enter and pushing I believe it's the right analog stick, is it?
It's the left analog stick.
Left analog stick to slow down time whenever you want, and you've got a bar, as you can see in the bottom left, with a little timer on it. So that's your slow time, and you can use that whenever you want. If you hold ZL, you can actually target 2 enemies at once and use the right stick to target the other enemy.
Left button.
Left bumper is to avoid bullets as well. There's just, I mean, don't get me wrong, I enjoyed the game, but I found the controls, them a bit fidgety.
Yeah, at the start, I'll agree with you, more fidgety, but the more you go on, the more you do remember what things do. And
yeah, but it's funny you say that, because I found the more the game went on,
Yeah.
the more the level design got worse. And it turned a bit more into a platformer and took away from what I found was fun in the game, which is the actual shooting mechanic.
I've got to agree with you to an extent. I'm glad they ended the game when they ended the game and didn't carry on with any more levels, because I think it would have just been way over the top. I think they took it to the boundaries as it is of making it enjoyable, and then like I said, I do agree with you towards the end of the latter stages and some of the levels they brought in, but like these levels they brought in was pretty good.
Yeah,
Actually.
there's fun little side bits like this on the bike, and I believe there's a bit where you're jumping down the side of a building and stuff.
Side of a building, yeah, and obviously.
And it all adds up, but they're very action based, and I think it slows it down a bit in the later levels where it's more platforming, and one little mistake and you're dead.
Yeah, there's no room for error. There is no room for error
at all. No.
On the lasers, there's no room, and it can get quite frustrating, I must admit.
Yeah, and it plays a bit more like, I think even you said it like a bit like Trials, where it's just press B, start again, press B, start again.
Yeah, it's like quite straight away. You're at least they don't take you back right to the start.
Yeah, no,
which
is
obviously that's a good plus, but you only go back a little bit.
But it's designed for perfection.
Yeah,
to
definitely.
get the perfect run, and
it's very similar to Not a Hero as well. I feel
that's a great game. I preferred that. I was a bit disappointed with this, to be fair.
I really enjoyed it, I must admit. I thought it was a really good game, and
I know,
you'd probably
yeah.
be surprised by my rating if I'm honest, but we'll go.
Maybe we'll get into that when we get there. But I'm not saying it was a bad game. I mean, I love the style of it. It's really good.
Yeah,
and I love the craziness of it, especially the actual Pedro level. You know the Pedro level.
Yeah, the actual Pedro level, when all of a sudden you're going through like warehouses and stuff like that, and then they just throw in the Pedro level, which was like
where Pedro wants you to hunt down haters.
Yeah.
He says haters have invaded his land, or when you do a really nice combo or something, and you just see this banana pop up on the side of your screen and pull a funny face.
Yeah, I think they've nicked that from Mortal Kombat with the old.
It was never a banana.
No, but obviously that sort of side of things. Yeah. But it's good little added extras and stuff like that.
Yeah,
These are like the later on stages where you're hitting switches and stuff like that. You're just saying quite platformy and stuff, aren't they? And the lasers that come up further on.
I can't remember. Yeah, I think this is one of the late stages, yeah. This is in the sewers, isn't it, I think?
Yeah, and the weaponry on it, I must admit, is really good.
Yeah, so what weapons was there again? There was
pistols, dual pistols. You had an Uzi, dual Uzi.
Shotgun, wasn't there?
Shotgun was pretty good, pretty powerful. You had assault rifle.
Sniper, I believe.
Oh yeah, sniper. And with the assault rifle, you had the below grenade launcher, which was pretty useful as well.
Yeah, and they're all really good. Oh, you can kick enemies as well, couldn't you?
Oh yeah, you can actually
which comes in quite
kick
useful.
enemies. There was other things obviously you can use kick for as well, where you can actually kick their skulls that you've killed.
Skateboards you can jump on and things.
Yeah, I wasn't good with a skateboard.
It's all really stylish. If you pulled it off, it could look really amazing. Like.
Yeah.
You could do some really flashy kills and stuff.
And petrol cans where you kick the petrol can
that's
and
flash.
blow them up. And
yeah.
I think there's a petrol can in front, yeah. But yeah, like little things like that where you think, oh, that was quite a good added extra they've chucked in there.
Yeah, like this sort of thing, like that. Yeah, look, amazing, look, stuff like that. And if you did it all in flow, it would look really good.
Yeah, if you was actually good at it.
And you could get a really good score, yeah. Not like
us. But
who's this playing? I don't know, it's even me.
If it's good, I'll take the responsibility.
We was doing a level each, weren't we? So.
Yeah, and it's probably the best thing to do, isn't it, level each? Because then at least you're both getting the enjoyment of that level rather than just waiting for...
Yeah. Plus, like, I'll probably go through and try and beat some of our
scores.
Of the
times and scores. And,
yeah.
But yeah, I must admit, I really enjoyed the game. There was obviously this was the one boss.
Oh, the bosses. Yeah, the bosses were quite fun actually. I must say.
Yeah, they were all right, and they wasn't extremely over hard as well, which I found quite pleasing. Rather than just
no, that's true actually. Yeah,
like 2 or 3 hits. To be fair, like what we were saying earlier with like the later maps, when you hit a laser beam, that's it, you're dead.
Yeah,
you get hit by the boss, and you can still carry on. Do you understand what I mean?
That,
So it wasn't balanced out
that
as well.
make no sense, does it?
No, it wasn't balanced
It's
out as well.
almost like the first half of the game was completely different than the second half of the game, really.
Yeah, the way you probably looked at it is the fact that designed the first half of the game, left it 6 months, and thought, oh, do you know what, we'll go back and design the sixth
I
half.
don't know if that's how it works,
Well,
but maybe they had a really good idea and they just thought, do you know what, people may get bored if they
of doing the same repetitive.
But I
levels.
think that if they kept it as that, I don't think people would have got bored. I think they would have had a solid game all the way through.
Yeah, if it's good, don't change it.
Yeah, pretty much. I think sometimes these are the later levels.
These are the later levels and lasers. The blue ones were pretty they're okay. The blue ones. I think it was the red ones that were like.
Well, I thought they was all bad, to be honest.
Really?
Yeah, they was.
I don't think the blue ones were that bad. I thought the red ones like that. You just get into my laser and that's it.
They was getting on my nerves.
Yeah, and there's no like. I had to say.
Because there's too much stopping and starting.
Yeah, there's no room.
It ruined the flow, you know. I don't know. It really, to me, it ruined the game. To me, the later levels really ruined the game to me. That's. I mean, I don't know.
I didn't mind it as much. Like I said, I know the actual yellow red lasers were annoying.
It just felt like they had such a good thing going, and then it just devolved into like.
It just slowed you down.
Yeah, and it didn't go with the rest of the mechanics of the game, you know. Like, what's the point of slowing down time when they've already slowed it down enough where you've got to stop and start to avoid lasers anyway?
Yeah, this is actual Pedro the Pedro world.
Oh yeah,
And,
the guy with the eyes.
The guy with the eyes is brilliant. Every time you
Here's all the haters. Look, I love the stuff they come out with. Look, nobody likes you. You try hard and stuff like that. They come out with.
It's great to actually think about it. The actual
The game's crazy.
Where he's screwing it in, it's like the guy's got a screw loose in his head. And it's very clever. It must have
bit
been
like anyone who watches our channel, really. Isn't it?
it must
Sorry, guys,
They
we
must
got a
have
screw loose as well. To be honest,
We're all not sane, otherwise, we wouldn't be here. But but these levels were quite enjoyable. I must admit, I wouldn't knock this level. This level was pretty good.
Yeah, no, I quite enjoyed these levels because it was different as well. You know.
Yeah.
It was just weird. But I don't know, I don't know, maybe it's me.
I think it is you. I quite enjoyed it. But like I said, for me, this is like a game that you can just pick up, choose a level that you want to go on.
Oh, it's definitely a pick up and play type
and
game, yeah.
And just like, say you've got 20 minutes, like you're waiting.
How many levels was there? I think there was about 40 maybe 50.
I think there was 40 levels total, I think.
Which is quite good.
And then like, this was where you needed dodge on this one. This was just like crazy.
Yeah.
The amount of enemies you had to try and kill here was ridiculous. But that's what I mean. When you learn the mechanics and you actually use the buttons to your advantage, it is helpful.
Yeah. I mean, you would never believe that you could avoid all that. Look.
Yeah.
But look at the skill that I did there. I don't even know if it was me, to be honest.
I don't think it was. I think it was me.
What are you on about? That's clearly me. Look at the skill.
No, because I was button bashing.
It ain't Street Fighter.
Well, yes. But yeah, it was. I find it a really, really enjoyable game. I can't knock it.
Yeah. Oh, and here it goes.
This is another one of the bosses coming on.
Yeah, yeah.
And I won't spoil it for anyone that's actually going to buy it, but it is an enjoyable game. There is a bit of a twist at the end, so...
yeah, there is actually. Quite a good little twist, actually, I must say. I actually quite enjoyed the story of the game, to be honest.
Yeah,
even though it ain't much of a story.
It's comical, isn't it? It's not...
Yeah, it is comical,
But it's good, so... Let's go into my final thoughts.
Go on, you first.
I really enjoyed the game. I think it's good value for money, even though with the Nintendo tax.
Do you reckon?
Yeah, I'm going to give it a 9 out of 10.
Oh my god, bloody hell, you do like it.
Yeah, you've got to get this in your inventory, I must admit. It's pretty good.
Well.
Come on then.
Well.
Come on then.
I was disappointed.
Hit me with a low blow, come on.
I don't know. I was enjoying it, but I think that I'm going 6.
Going to 6?
I'm going 6.
Wow, that is low. That's really low.
It's low because I only enjoyed half the game.
On that note, thanks for watching. Like, share and subscribe.
And we'll catch you guys next time.
Take care.